Hello everybody, it is Jenna, and this video is actually by request, and I don't really know if I'm going to touch on whatever or everything that this particular person private messaged me as a request to show some how-tos, not so much on making a reborn, but more on the lines of the care and I guess I don't know, supplies. It's just, I guess, some random things. I picked a few to touch on. I don't like to make long videos. Oh, hello, by the way. I don't like to make long videos, so I'm just going to touch on a couple things that this person had. I'm assuming this is what the person meant when they requested this video. So, anyway, not to ramble too much. Anyhow, so I'm going to use Little Miss. I believe my friend Michelle helped me name her Desiree. So we're going to use Little Miss Desiree here as our little example baby. So I guess I'm going to start with the bottles. And basically, everyone has their own ways to make fake bottles much better than mine, I'm sure. I'm just going to show you how I do it, and because it's really, 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 really simple. All I do is I get a store-bought bottle, and I take the nipple off. I use like a silicone glue, which I put some on the end of this is actually a nail cuticle tool, but whatever you want that's small, put the silicone glue on. You can use super glue too, whatever you want. And then I just place it inside the binky and kind of roll it around and make sure that the hole is covered. And then I just kind of leave it upside down, sit like this, like for a couple hours or whatever. And then you place it back on, and then it's sealed. So then you're good to go. And for the milk, this is all I use. Ultra Downy, Free and Gentle. I like this because, obviously, it's not going to spoil or get nasty or weird. I know some people will add 1 or 2 drops of yellow food coloring to make it look a little bit more realistic to formula. I personally am fine with just the Downy. I think that looks really enough for me. I'm good to go. So, anyway, that's the bottle. And then for juice cups for the toddlers, you just need to use... You do the same process. You got to make sure that the holes are sealed with some kind of a silicone glue or super glue or something. And also be careful that those glues are not going to hold forever. You may eventually have to reseal those holes. But for sippy cups, I use dish soap. If you want orange juice, get the orange kind. If you want, I don't know, whatever juice you want, you just pick the color of dish soap, like Palmolive or whatever, and you mix like a 1/3 dish soap and 1/3 dish soap and like 1/3 water, and don't shake it up too much because then it's going to be all bubbly. But yeah, that pretty much works. I know everyone has different ways to make quote unquote juice, but that's the mile away. For pacifiers, I just get store-bought pacifiers. You can use scissors. Me personally, I use actual doctor scalpels, and I just carefully remove the nipple. These are not tips and tricks for any children, by the way. All of these tips and tricks are for adult and responsible reborners, not for babies or kids, or at least get your mother's help. Anyway, so I just remove the nipple off, and then I have a blank passy, and then what I do is I will check, because I've already put a magnet inside of her head. I just take a store-bought magnet that you can get at the hardware store, and I check to make sure that it's going to go in the right direction. So I know to put the glue on the outside portion, and then I just use a hot glue gun, and then I put it on, and then let it sit for, I don't know, a half hour, and then it'll stick to her little face. So, but I'm not doing it now because the glue gun is not plugged in. But you know the idea. Just glue it, stick it, pop it. We're good to go. Combing her hair. For right now, I just have this brush to show. It's just a regular baby brush. I dip it in water, and then I can comb her hair. With Reborns, you do not want to do a whole lot of combing of their hair, because even though I did seal her hair from inside, eventually, with excessive brushing and combing, it's gonna eventually lose some strands. But yeah, just a little brush dipped in water or sprayed with water, whatever, and then you're good to go. Or a detangler. A detangler is good if your baby has thicker hair. You can get a detangler at any store. I think the one I have is by Pantene detangler, but really just plain water works too. So either way, whatever, that's a personal choice. And I think those were the only things I was going to actually go over on this video, because you know me, I like to keep them short and sweet. So that's it for this one. And I might think of some other things for the future that that will come up. Oh, one thing I can really quick, but I don't have one handy. But you for just like if they just get if they're sitting around a while and they just get maybe a little dusty. I don't have one right now on me, but you can just take like a little makeup brush or even something like this and just dust them off. You don't have to use wet cloths. You can, because her paint is heat set. You can use a wet cloth, but really for just minor like if there's any dust buildup, really all you need to do is just really brush it off, and then that'll do the job. Oh, one more quick thing too. If you want that nice real baby smell, you can get this at the dollar store. It's just baby lotion. I don't put it on her skin. What I do is I'll pop some, when I'm dressing her, I will pop some baby lotion on my hands. Just rub it around really good, just so my hands smell like baby lotion. And then I'll have that on while I dress her. And so that kind of makes the scent sort of transfer onto her. Not too thick or heavy or anything, just enough so that that baby lotion smell kind of transfers to her clothes and such, so that she can smell really baby fresh and great all day long. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.